Good morning. How's it going? Back over here again. It's not financial advice. I'll switch this to the stock market screen and we'll see what's happening with it. So it looks like it just got filled into another contract. We'll see how it does. Gold's pumping up like crazy. Currently, I'm down from the previous trade, but it's no worries. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's all good. It is what it is. But right now, I'm shorting it from 4,545.5. We'll see what it does. We'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully, it works out. We'll see what happens. Kind of, sort of, halfway. See what happens. Just a tiny bit of trading. We'll see what it does. Hopefully it works out. Let me look at the chart here. Let's see, check the GLD chart. Let's see, what does it look like here? Look at the 1 hour chart. Okay, it looks like it's still kind of bullish momentum. We'll see what it does. Might have to bounce out potentially. Let's see, 30 minutes. Looks bullish. This looks kind of bullish. We'll see what it does here. We'll see what it does. Let's see. 1 minute. Looks like there's a tiny bit of some downward momentum. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out. Maybe not. We'll see. It's going. Gold's kind of going crazy in general. It's like insane. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it kind of, sort of, halfway does. Let's see. Yeah, generally the momentum towards the upside. The RSI is overbought, so hopefully dips a little bit more here shortly. We'll see what happens. We'll kind of, sort of, halfway see what happens. Let's see. Let's see here. It's moving like crazy. Moving up like crazy. Let's see, maybe once it gets to a certain point. Maddie the baddie. Hey, how are you? Hey there, I'm good. How you doing, Maddie the baddie? Good, good. Just trading the futures thingy. Might have to maybe bounce out of this trade and then maybe try to short it from a slightly higher number, but we'll see what it does. Yes, this is the stock market. That's the futures that I'm trading right now. The futures, which you could trade like even when the market's closed, but the futures market is still open. So it's kind of what this thingy is. 545. It's like moving like crazy. Hey there, Water Buffalo. Short at 455, 2.3. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm in a short right now. I might have to bounce out of it. I'm kind of down from the previous trades here, you see. But I'll try to bounce out of this one here in a little bit. I'll try to get into a higher short. See if it short term dips a little bit. I'll try to potentially bounce out and start shorting it again. What is the name of the broker? Because of the chat, what happened? What happened to the chat there, County 12H? Who called you a troll there? Aya County 12H, who called you a troll? That's not cool to call people trolls, especially if they're not. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this one right now. I'm probably gonna go try to short it at a higher price. So right now, good luck on making it more. Alrighty. You know what's best for you there, County 12H. Well, hopefully the chat people are nicer to people in here. Trade, sell, let's see, market order, limit order. One at 455. This is the one I had previously. If it'll reach that one, I'll probably short it from that one. If it'll not reach it, then probably not. But we'll see what happens. 4555. Maybe edit it. Let's see. Because right now I'm out of all the trades. Trade, sell, market order, limit order. Maybe change this one. 1455. Point. So maybe I'll try to do that one. This was from last night, right? What isn't the name of the app? Oh, the name of the app. The name of the app that I'm using, that's Robinhood. That's the Robinhood app. This is Robinhood right here. So right now I made an order to short from 4,555.7. If it reaches that or doesn't, I'll try to see what it does, like from that point on. The big loss was recently, like before I ended my first live stream, like I did a short and didn't work out. Then after the market reopened again, it started bouncing up, and just a little recent thing today. So it's from shorting the gold. I was up at one point this morning, today, but then like I guess it went against me here for a little bit. But anyways, I gotta do something here real quick. I reply to a text. Might take a while. Adjust this thingy. I'll be back in a second. I gotta reply to a text. Gotta do something on my phone here real quick. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I'll be back in a second. I'm still doing something on my phone here. Four, five, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Almost back. Gotta reply to another text. Oh, come on. Flipping A. But yeah, the name of this app is Robinhood. It's trading on Robinhood. Adjust this thingy a little bit. Maybe try to make it a little bit better visible. Maybe slightly make it a little bit more vertical here. So it's a little bit better visible maybe. Gotta adjust it, make it straighter. Hopefully this is a little bit better. But yeah, I'm trying to get into this at 4,555.7. I'll see if it gets there. It gets there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll kind of see what happens, I guess. But yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Drink some of my mate. Good stuff. Let's see where Lyft is at. So Lyft went down a little bit today. Then after hours started going back up. Kind of interesting. We'll see what it does tomorrow. Alrighty, let's see. So that's one of them. Let's see what SoFi is doing. Okay, SoFi is down a tiny bit after hours. It's not bad. Let's see which one I want to check. The Microsoft. So that one's down a tiny bit. So it's up after hours a little bit. So that's cool. Hopefully it keeps on climbing. Hopefully that call option pays out a little bit. Let's see here. Which one do I want to check? Oh, Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin's doing. I know it's kind of dangerous to short gold for sure. Shorting something that generally moves up for the long term. It's pretty dangerous. Oh man. Well, let me see. Maybe I should buy some more Bitcoin. Maybe I should. Let's see what the paper thinks. I'll probably toss the paper and see whether it wants me to get a tiny bit more Bitcoin or not. Let's see. Should I buy some Bitcoin? Let me see what it says. Should I flip and buy some Bitcoin? Okay, so it said no at the moment for that one. Okay, I'll look at some other ones here. I'll look at the other ones real quick here. Let's see. I think there's a good opportunity shorting again once it tops again. Yeah, I think so. I might try to find another new top. So if that happens, that'll be pretty great. Kind of like yesterday, maybe another even potentially higher top. See how close we get to it this time. Let's see. XRP. I want to see where XRP is still kind of down. But yeah, we'll see where the we'll see where the futures gold goes this time. Like I'm not sure. Like I got this price right now. I'm not even sure if it's gonna reach it, but I'm gonna just let it be there. If it reaches it, it reaches it. If not, then not. Let's see. But yeah, still like it's got like it's overbought on the RSI, but like the general 1 week, 4 hours, the momentum towards the upside. Then if I click on a shorter time frame, still potentially there's some upside. The zigzag lines going up. The MACD looks like it's about to switch to the upside a little bit, potentially, not a guarantee, but it is kind of trending up. The RSI is on the overbought, but still looks like it's still trying to move up some more potentially. We'll see what happens. We'll kind of see what happens with that one. Kind of, sort of, halfway, see what happens. Let me see which one's the one that I got into. So some options got canceled, some of the options I got in. The VIX thingy up 6 today, 17 down. Your spot on yesterday, I think it will top at 4550 area. I think so. I think there's a big possibility for that. Yeah, I think there's a big possibility that he might do that. But I guess we'll see, right? Okay, NVTS. This is the cash secured put. We'll see how this one does. Let's see NVIDIA. Let's see how NVIDIA moves. So this one, yeah, my option moved up a little bit, down a little bit after hours, but I guess we'll see what it does tomorrow on NVIDIA. Ethereum, XRP. So these cryptos are good enough for now, I guess. I'll figure out what to do with these a little bit later. Let's see Lumen, see what Lumen is doing. So Lumen, let me look at the chart. So up 39 today, after hours up a little bit. Maybe I might potentially get some of it. It's either is buying 118 tons of gold this year. Oh wow, that's a lot. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't chart it much when it's in a price discovery, so it makes it tough. Oh yeah, for sure. When it's at the new time highs, it's yeah, definitely it's harder to trade because you don't really know where it's gonna go. For sure, it's riskier, but especially I think this time of the season, I think gold kind of usually pumps up. So yeah, definitely shorting it's risky, but you could still do it, but it's definitely risky. Okay, so it looks like upward momentum on this thingy. Okay, so if there's upward momentum on this thingy, I might add a tiny bit. Let's see. Potentially maybe add like buy $3 worth for now, not shares, in dollars. Buy in dollars, get like $3 worth of this thingy for now. Okay, market open, that's fine. What is Tether, you mean? You mean Tether? Probably Tether, I'm guessing. But okay, so I got a little bit of this one. Obviously, this is not financial advice. Everything I'm doing on here, I'm gonna see in Okay, I'll toss the paper, see if I should buy some more of the Lumen. Let me see, should I buy some more Lumen stock? Let's see what it says. Okay, so it's like a more of a no, indecisive no, but I'll throw it again because it's kind of a weird one. Should I get some Lumen stock? Let's see what it says. So a no and a yes. I guess it's a yes. Or maybe I should throw it another time so it's gonna be like a for sure thingy. You know, I should toss it another time. Should I get Lumen? So one was a sideways no, one was a yes. The ultimate answer. Let's see what it's gonna be. Okay, no. So I guess it doesn't want me to get some more of that. So more no's than a yes. So I guess that kind of is what it is with that thingy. Kind of sort of halfway a little bit. It's kind of being indecisive sometimes, right? Come on, yep. You do it. You do it. A couple of days. Yeah, I can't try one. But okay, cool. Okay, so that one's up. Let me see what that one is. UiPath. So up overnight a little bit. I don't even have much of this one, but it's kind of interesting. Kind of a little bit interesting. Well, we'll see the futures thingy here. So futures thingy is dipping. See how far it dips. If it dips, it dips. Oh wow, Tether will be the 7th largest world holder of gold. That's crazy. Them Tether thingies, they like to hold gold a little bit. That's kind of crazy. Let's see, which other one? Oh yeah, I should check on my stock, the Meta stock that I got. See how that's doing. Meta stock thingy. So the Meta stock I got, I'm up a tiny bit in it, not a lot, but I think this is like a kind of a good stock for the long term. Like in my opinion. I'll drink some and drink some of my coffee here. Just chill a little bit. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Alrighty, maybe I should ask the paper if I should add to the Meta stock. See what the paper thinks. Let's see, should I flipping add more to my flipping Meta stock? Let's see what the paper thinks. Should I DCA at the moment some more? Let's see what it says. So the paper says yes, that I should get some more of the Meta thingy. Alrighty. I'm gonna add some more to the Meta thingy. Hell yeah. Here comes the Meta thingy. Add $7 to the Meta. Cool. Alright, now I'm gonna check what do you call it, Tesla is doing, just for the heck of it. I don't think I have any of it right now because it's kind of high. But today it's down 0.64%, and overnight it's down 0.02%. So it's not too bad, I guess. Kind of sort of halfway, not too bad, but I'm kind of trying to get it at a bigger dip. Let's see, maybe if it dips to something like 460 or something kind of lower. I guess if it goes to a bigger dip, I might try to accumulate some more at a dip. But for right now, I think it's kind of, for me personally, too high. I mean, for the long term, I think it's going to go higher, but definitely try to get a better price on that thingy. Let's see, what else did I want to check? Maybe I'll check the hood thingy. Let's check the hood. HOOD. Let's see what hood looks like. Hood, Robinhood Markets. So the hood thingy looks like it's at a pretty decent discount. I might maybe potentially get some of this. I'm not sure whether it's going to go up or down or whatever it's going to do somewhere. But I like this one for the long term. Obviously, I'm trading on this, on the Robinhood thingy. But looks like potentially might dip. Excuse me. Hey there, Jesus Graciano, a Crazy Chicken. ¿Cómo estás? How's it going, man? Oh, you want me to give you a quick rundown on futures trading? Well, I'm kind of new to trading myself on the futures thing, but like it's pretty much you're buying contracts. Let me see. I'll just go into the contract that I got to kind of explain it a little bit, but like I'm not that great at explaining the futures thingy. But like for example, to do one trade of this, I got one short that's queued in to do. But if you want to, for example, add another short is betting for it to go down. So I go, let me see. So if I want to short it, I click on sell. I click on the amount I want to do. So over here, the margin that you need to do this trade on Robin is $2,641. But one contract is like over here where what this is 4,543. But I think the minimal you need is that much to do the trade from what it looks like. But pretty much you're betting on like, and this is open 23 hours a day, like 5 days a week. It closes like Friday at 2 and opens back up at Sunday at like 3 o'clock in the evening. But then on the trading days, it's closed for 1 hour, like 2 to 3. So that's kind of the fastest, most easiest, basic way to kind of explain this. But yeah, that's kind of that for now. But that's what I'm trying to trade. I'm trying to get into a short here to short it. You could either go long or short or whatever. Right now I'm trying to go short it from 4,555.7. If it reaches that. If it doesn't reach it, it kind of is what it is. If it reaches that, that would be a potentially good area to short it from, for me, in my opinion. You know, you buy leaps and you wait till the last day of expiry. So leaps are pretty decent too. Like even with the leaps, yeah, you could wait like all year if you want, especially if it's in a good profit. But sometimes if it's in the profit enough, I usually sell it like way before even close to the end of the year or end of contract. Sometimes it's safer because of the DK. You know, sometimes you could some depends on how it is. Sometimes you could collect more if you get out of it earlier. Sometimes if it goes pretty good in your favor, you could collect more even towards the end. Always kind of depends. But yeah, but I think right now, like I said, I'm trying to short it from 4,555.7 right here. Oh, okay. I see. Pros always wait till last day. Yeah, like it just yeah, you're kind of right too. Like it just kind of depends how you want to play it for the most part. Either way, it could be good. It's just as long as you got a good plan around your trade that you're doing, and hopefully it works out. But it regardless in both ways, you could win money if it goes in your favor. You know, it's you got to obviously try to do plays that go in your favor for sure. Because then if it doesn't, you end up losing money. But I guess we'll see what happens in this thingy. But yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure there's other people here that knows how to explain it a tiny bit better. You know, been booming. I know, right? For sure. That's why I said don't sell. Leaps are efficient in multiple ways. So we will keep going up. $3 upward days already. Oh wow, that's crazy. Right now. Yeah, right now like Bitcoin's kind of like on a dip, but like we'll kind of see what happens a little bit later. You know. I'll see which one I want to check right now. Let me see Google. See what Google is up to. So Google Class A. Let's see what that looks like. Alphabet Class A 315.23. But yeah, so far today looks like the Christmas rally or Santa Claus rally. It's kind of doing its thing a little bit. You know, hopefully it continues the upward momentum. That'll be pretty nice. That'll be pretty cool. Okay, so it's up 1.43 today. 1 week it's up 3.4. 1 month it's down 0.33. 3 months it's up 24. Year to date it's up 65. 1 year it's up 63. So generally the Google thingy looks like it's doing pretty good. What is the name of the app? The name of this app is Robinhood. I'm trading on Robinhood right here. So this is Robinhood. So right now I'm gonna toss the paper, I'm gonna toss the paper and see if it tells me to get some more of this flipping Google stock thingy. See what it does. Right now it kind of looks like it's bullish, like it's trending up on the MACD. On the zigzag it's trending up. On the MACD it's kind of going sideways to kind of slightly down in this time frame. But I want to see what the paper thinks. Should I flip and buy some more of the Google stock? Let me see. Should I flip and buy some more of the flipping Google stock? Let's see what it says. And the paper said yes. The paper flipping said yes. So I guess I get to add a tiny bit of the Google stock to my holdings. Tiny bit of the Google stock. Buy, maybe add like $3 to it. Not too much, but something better than nothing. Dollar cost averaging a little bit. Cool. But yeah, this is on Robinhood. Trading on Robinhood. So that's a Class A. Let me see. I don't think I got the Class C though. Maybe I should try to get some of the Class C. See, and this one has a dividend too. By the way, Nick, this is the most important note for a 70-day contract. It used to be 5K, now it's 8K. That's when I first told you about AGQ. Hop in tomorrow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it went up in value like crazy. Wow, that's insane. Damn. Oh, the KNT bot thingy is here too right now. Hello, everyone, and paper flights, prediction market, sincerely KNT. That's funny. I'm ordering you to hop in any leap on AGQ. Okay, I'll try to do that for sure, as as soon as possible. But like I don't know if there's gonna. So I think whether it's high or low, even if it's high, you think it's worth it to get it right now, and then if it dips, just might be a better opportunity when it dips, right? But yeah, for sure, the way it's growing or going up, it's like a decent thing from what it seems like. Let me see. Should I get some Google Alphabet Class C? Let's see what it says. Should I get some Google Alphabet Class C? Oh, what the hell? What paper flew away? Okay, so it said no on this thingy for now. Okay. So it's a flipping no. That was like a kind of sort of halfway weird no on that thingy. Kind of sort of halfway weird no on that one. Doesn't matter when it dips. Remember what I said? I buy all at the high all the time. Oh, I see. Makes sense. It's just sometimes kind of hard to buy when it's like super high, not knowing if it's gonna keep on going higher short term. For the long term, I think it will keep on going higher, but short term type deal, kind of anything could happen though. Oh, it's so efficient because of the delta. I see. That's crazy. Let's see. I'll check on the SoFi thingy once again. SoFi down a little bit overnight. Oh, okay. So you're saying January 1 we go upwards fast. Okay, I see. It's not priced in the China export bans. Oh wow. Okay, I see. Thanks for the information for sure. If it's not priced in, definitely more worth it. Hell yeah. Up over. I want to see what AMD's doing. Okay, makes sense. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. So AMD is down 0.04. Overnight, it's up 0.27, so it's not doing too bad. Let's see what the potential on that thingy looks like. Okay, short term looks like it's got an upward momentum on this. Some upward momentum on this. Not doing too bad. Oh, hey there, Khalid Maled. Hey there, Juan Hernandez. Alrighty. Let's see what QUBT is doing. I got quite a bit of it, but it doesn't seem to want to do too good. So let's see. So it's down today. Overnight, it's up. But yeah, I probably got to hold off on that one. Amazon. Let's check on Amazon here. Oh, what's my opinion on sound? Sound. I could look at the chart right here, right now. I think it has potential to go up. You know, with the AI and stuff like that. Like I don't think AI is at the bubble, but it's one of the ones that are more risky than like Nvidia and some better trusted. Like I think it's more risky than like the AMD and the Nvidia and stuff like that. But it's probably a potential worth a risk in my opinion. Not financial advice. Still risky, you know. But I think it might do okay. Not financial advice, but in my opinion, for the long term. But Amazon thingy, it's up 1.62 today. Overnight, up a little bit. Let's see, I don't have too much of Amazon, but maybe I should ask the paper and see what the paper thinks. Oh, you're down big time there, Juan Hernandez. That's not good. Yeah, like me, I wouldn't put a lot of money in the sound. Like obviously anything could happen, but something's kind of risky. Obviously, there's a chance you could make like good money, but there's also a chance that you could lose it. You know, everything's a risk. But like in my opinion, not financial advice, I think it does have some potential in the future to go up some more. On CNBC, sincerely KNT. That's funny. Let's see. I want to try to ask the paper. Should I get some more Amazon? Let's see what the paper thinks. Should I get a tiny bit more Amazon? Let's see what the paper thinks. Okay, at the moment, the paper said no, not to get the Amazon. So I'll probably get some more of it later. But let me see. I'm gonna look at the chart on the sound thingy right now. See how that kind of looks like. If I go and look at the sound thingy, then see what it potentially might kind of sort of halfway do a little bit, you know. Lucky if silver doubles from here. I know, right? That'll be crazy if it does double. For sure. Silver is way more volatile than gold. Gold, like it's kind of like a slow mover, kind of generally, but sometimes like right now, close to the holidays, it's moving like crazy, or certain times it moves like crazy. But it doesn't move as much most of the time as silver does. Silver goes up and down crazier than gold does. So in a way, silver is riskier to trade like futures or other type of things just because of how it moves. But at the same time, if it moves in your favor, you could make quite a lot of money fast too. If you're betting right, you know, on it. But yeah, so SoundHound AI. So right now it's for today it's down to 2.44%. Overnight down 0.14. 1 week it's up 4%. 1 month it's down 6%. 3 months it's down 38%. Year to date down 46%. Year it's down 51%. 5 years it's up. So obviously it's a slightly newer company, February 11, 2022. But generally, like I think it has some potential, not financial advice, but for the long term, I think it should potentially do okay. So on the 1 day, 1 hour chart, looks like it's kind of trying to trend upwards. So it's like in the indecisive area. The zigzag line is pointing down, and the MACD is slightly pointing up. It's like a little bit indecisive, but kind of like momentum at the moment looks towards the downside. See if you click on this shorter time frame, the what do you call it? The MACD is going down, the zigzag is going down. On the RSI, it's oversold slightly, but still the momentum is kind of downward pointing. So potentially short-term downtrend, but for the super long term, I think it has some potential upward. Not a guarantee. Nothing's a guarantee, you know. But short term, it's kind of dipping down. But longer term, there's a chance, possibility, not a guarantee that it'll probably go up pretty decent. What platform are you using? Looks great. Oh, this platform, it's Robinhood. It's the Robinhood like brokerage, Robinhood app, and then this is the chart that where you could go on the settings, and you could adjust the settings. You could go here and add different like indicator stuff. You know, if some indicators, if they don't have it, there's a plus you could add. You could add an indicator. You could type it in, and it appears in that screen, and then you could add it. So I have some that I add that I use like to kind of see what the momentum is and certain things. But yeah, it's kind of what I use. So on this one, short term, looks like it's kind of momentum downtrending at the moment, but we'll kind of see. Long term, it's obviously risky if you invest in it. There's a chance it could go up, but it's nothing. It's not a guarantee. Like I personally think it might. Like I have a little bit of it, I think, but not a lot. Like everything's still a risk, though. Nothing's a guarantee. Like more like see I got like $4.49 on this, so I don't have much. I didn't add too much because I kind of knew it was gonna dip, but I'm using this as a radar type deal. So although it's down like 10.14%, I'm not down too much, only like 50 cents because I don't have a lot in it, you know. So yeah, like on riskier stocks, I try not to put too much money in them type deal. You know, like if I'm bullish on AI, like I'd rather put it more onto like Nvidia or AMD or uh, one of those type of bigger, more trusted deals. But smaller ones, they could move like make bigger moves. You could potentially make more, but not a guarantee though. How long have I been trading? Well, I've been trading kind of like the type of trading I'm doing right now since last year, since like February of last year. So I'm kind of a little bit new to it. Let's see, Costco's going up. So yeah, I'm kind of new to trading. I kind of started doing the short term type of trading. Costco has momentum towards the upside on the monthly. Let's see. But yeah, it does have some upward momentum. That's nice. Santa Claus rally is working for Costco. Actually, I have the stuff that I got. Like, am I up or not? No, kind of down a little bit. Let's see, Nvidia today closed out near 190 today. Looks like you have a good understanding of market dynamics. Yeah, I try to like understand as much as I can, you know. But obviously, there's like still a lot more room that for learning. There's so much more that one could learn, especially somebody that's kind of new to it like me. So there's a lot more room to learn. Let's see, which one should I check here? I want to check Walmart, see how Walmart's doing. See how Walmart's doing. So Walmart's down. So Walmart's dipping. That's good. So hopefully it dips enough to where I could potentially load up and then ride the wave up. So that's pretty cool. I kind of saw it potentially doing that. So it looks like it has some more downtrend, downward momentum. So if it goes down to a decent enough price, I might load up and ride it back up. It's not like silver in 50 years. Let's see. Let me check GLD. Looks like gold is moving up like crazy still. GLD, let's see how that looks like. So GLD, it's moving up a lot still like crazy. It's pushing hard. The GLD is pushing hard. Please check Fireball coin. I could check the Fireball coin. I don't know if I have it. I mean, I don't know if Robinhood has it, you know. But I could check it out here. So gold is still kind of pushing up. Momentum towards the upside. Still got some strong word momentum towards the upside. We'll see how much it keeps on pushing. Looks like eventually it might start dipping down a little bit, but who knows? Oops. A Palantir PLTR. Palantir, I kind of like Palantir for the long term, for like the super long term, because it's involved in the government. Like it does pretty good. Like obviously it's super volatile, like, but for the long term, I kind of like it. Obviously not financial advice, but I think it'll keep on doing okay for the long term. Not financial advice, just in my opinion. But this gold looks like it has some super strong momentum. Super strong momentum. See how high it keeps on pushing. Let's see PLTR. Let's check out PLTR. PLTR. Yeah, so there's Palantir. Like, I don't know if I have any of it right now. Looks like I don't. Like, I sometimes have it, but I kind of short-term trade it, like swing trade it, sometimes day trade it, sometimes short-term trades for the most part. So the analyst ratings, and this is 26% buy, 63% hold, and 11% sell. But I'm bullish on it for the long term. I think eventually it'll keep on pushing up. I think eventually it'll go to its all-time high and higher. You know, just might take a little bit, but not financial advice. But I think it'll make it back up to its high point and go higher. That's just my opinion, not financial advice, though. I kind of like it for the long term. Yeah, it's the Palantir thing. It is kind of a hold type deal. Obviously not financial advice, but like it is kind of a hold, long-term investment type deal. Seems like a good deal. For sure, for sure. Let me see here. Okay, let me see what. Let's see. The gold thingy. Looks like the gold thing is bouncing around, trying to hit the limit. See if it hits my limit, 455.7. I think it's trying to make it there. See if it hits that price point. See if it kind of sort of halfway hits that price point. Intelligences in PLTR, CNBC, sincerely KNT. That's funny. Let's see, will it get to my price here? Will this thingy flipping get to my price? Cheers, my flippin' South American yerba mate drink. Good stuff. Now I gotta refill it. Oh, Tesla is wanting to IPO Starlink. Oh, really? The IPO Starlink? That's pretty cool. If it IPOs a Starlink, then like it'll be another potential decent investment, you know. Another potential decent investment. I'm gonna add some flippin' tea to my mate. Mate mixed with tea, good stuff. Healthy stuff. I want to see how accurate the paper is. I want to ask the paper to see if micro gold is going to hit my price to short it. Let me see. Let me ask the paper. Is micro gold going to hit my price to short it from that price point? Let's see what it says. Yes or no? Will it hit my price or not? Let's see what the paper thinks. So the paper said yes, that it's going to reach it. We'll see how accurate the paper is. Paper said that yes, it's going to reach my price point. Let's see if it'll reach my price point. Let's see how kind of sort of halfway accurate it is or isn't type deal, right? Kind of sort of halfway, we'll see. Yeah, the SpaceX, yeah, that'll be pretty interesting. Like if they IPO and make it available for the public to trade, I'll probably trade it. I'll probably invest in it. Seems like an interesting investment. I invest into the flipping stars a little bit. The paper said it. I know, right? Juan Hernandez, yep, the paper sure did. The paper be helping predict stuff here a little bit. Paper be kind of humble a little bit. We'll see how accurate it is though. Because sometimes it's right, sometimes it's not right. It kind of sort of halfway depends all the time. I know, it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Okay, while I'm waiting for that thingy to hit, I might look at another stock here. Let me see. I'm gonna go to the other stock. Let's see, maybe check out the flipping Apple thingy. Let's see what Apple looks like. Apple up 0.49% today, down 0.3% overnight. So it's not too bad. Let me see here. Maybe just in case, just for the heck of it, if I dollar cost average by a tiny bit, it probably won't hurt, you know, kind of sort of halfway won't hurt. You know, because like one apple a day keeps the doctor away, so that's good. Hell yeah. Buy some cyber apples, bite the hell out of them, stay healthy a little bit. It's good. And now flipping, I'm gonna throw the paper and see if it wants me to get some more apples. Let's see, should I buy some more cyber apples? Let's see what the paper thinks. Let's see what the paper flipping thinks. Okay, so paper don't want me to get any more cyber apples at the moment. Paper doesn't want me to get some more cyber apples at the moment. So I gotta have some patience. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow or later this evening or something like that. It might let me get some more, but for right now, for at the moment, I guess it wants me to kind of sort of halfway hold off on it, you know. I don't know why, but you know, I guess it thinks one apple is enough for now. It flipping kind of sort of halfway is what it is. And then let's check on the elf. Let's see, will there be a Santa Claus rally or not? Let's see. Don't forget the joint. I know, right? For sure. That's funny, the joint. The joint that's made from Pollo Loco. Elf. Okay, let's check out the flipping beautiful elf. So it's down today 0.91%, and then overnight it's down 0.11. So it's not too bad, not too terribly bad, but we'll see. The paper is genius, by the way. My crystal ball is broken. Oh no, that's not good that your crystal ball is broken. Hopefully the paper didn't break it, or hopefully the paper will help fix the broken ball, you know. It's kind of sad when the crystal ball is broken. Was with H200 NVIDIA chip on it, new CMB. Let me see. I'm gonna ask the paper. Should I flip and feed the beautiful elf? Let's see what the paper thinks. Should I flip and feed the beautiful elf? Let's see what it thinks. Hell yeah! The paper said yes. The paper said flipping yes. So maybe it might cause a flipping Santa Claus rally. You know, like feeding the elf, make the elf happy. It'll give the elf enough energy to keep on making the toys, to keep on chipping away at the toys. That way Santa Claus will have something to do. Santa Claus will go and deliver half them broken toys or whatnot, you know, make people sort of halfway happy. You know, might kind of sort of halfway potentially save Christmas. Hell yeah, feed the flippin' elves like crazy. Toss it a couple of bones, make you happy, call it good. All good, hell yeah. Hell flipping, yeah, whatever kind of sort of halfway works. I'll get yourself some champurrado and the pineapple tamale. That sounds pretty good. Champurrado and the pineapple tamale. Hell yeah. Dress up as the Grinch. I know, right? That'll be funny. Dress up like the Grinch. Well, I have humongous Christmas party. Nice, nice. Humongous Christmas party. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Derek Juan Hernandez. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have to have a humongous Christmas party. For sure, for sure. Paper kind of sort of halfway knows it, is trying to predict it a little bit, you know. As long as the elf is fed or the elf is fed up. Either way. I think it'll be all good. Good times, man. Good times. Alrighty. Hopefully feeding the elf will kind of sort of halfway save Christmas, you know, Christmas rally, whatever, whatnot. The tamales are ready. Oh, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Tamales are awesome. Micro gold still bouncing around. Still bouncing around like crazy. Let's see if it'll reach it. Let's see if it'll reach the price. If it'll reach it, that'll be pretty nice. Might take it a tiny bit more time, but hopefully it reaches it. Is there, yeah, no. Oh, nice, nice. You're holding one of them tamales. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Enjoying tamales. Tamales de pollo loco, ¿no? The tamales de pinche pollo loco, como loco, pinche way. A little bit, you know. Hell yeah. Gold futures versus silver. M1911ZZ. Well, me personally, I like to play the gold futures better. This is gold futures. I like the gold futures better because I'm still kind of new to trading, and gold seems like a little bit safer play in general because it doesn't move as fast and as crazy as silver. Although sometimes it does, but just in my opinion, I think the micro gold is kind of easier to trade. I mean, for some people, it's different. For me, it just kind of seems easier to trade the gold futures. But right now, I'm not in a play. I'm waiting for it to hit my price target to get into the play. But I'll kind of see what happens. Give me the lucky winning number for the Powerball. That's funny. 6 numbers, please. 6 numbers. How much do you need for micro gold? And it's just like a stock you buy and hold. Well, it's kind of different. The futures contract, it's kind of different. Like, let me see if I click on it here. So, for example, I'm trying to short. Like, I'm trying to go against the gold if it reaches my price point. So, for example, if you buy or sell whatever, I'm gonna do a sell because I'm in the contract or trying to get into the contract. So, you kind of see what it's like. So, for example, like over here, one contract you got to have $2,641 to do this trade. So you got to have this margin to do that, and then like the market price, that's like what the price is, what you're going off of type deal. Like one price, like one contract. So it's ask and bid. That's what it costs. But the margin, that's what it is to, I think, be able to make the trade. So right now I'm trying to short it, and this one's like open 23 hours a day, and it's like 5 days a week. So like it closes at like 2 o'clock in the evening Friday and opens back up Sunday at 3 o'clock in the evening, at least Pacific time. That's where I'm at. And then during the day, during the business hours, it's like open. It closes at 2 and opens at 3. So it's pretty much you could trade it a lot longer than like the other stuff. But yeah, you could still trade it. You could get in the contract. See this one here, it expires. Oh, I'm not in it yet, but they expire sometimes months out type deal. So you could, yeah, get in it and stay in it for a while if you're confident in your trade. you know, and then later get out at a profit. So this is like more of like a short term to a midterm trading. Like you can't hold it for too long because eventually once the contract ends, it'll kick you out of it, you know. But this is like a short term trading, like scalping, day trading, you know, like swing trading. But something super long term, like I don't think they have contracts on this that's like longer than a year that I know of, you know. So yeah, it's more like short term trading with this. The leverage on this one, let's see, on this one right here, it says 17.1x. So multiplier of $10, 1 point. But yeah, we'll see. I'm trying to get in here. I'm trying to get in at 4,555.7. That's what I'm trying to get in at. I'm not sure if it hits that or not, but I'll try. I'll see what happens. If it gets in at that, I think that'll be pretty nice. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hello input on. What's this platform name? Yes, this platform name is Robinhood. What do you call it? Jesus Garciano got it right. It's Robinhood. I'm trading on Robinhood. But yeah, so right now I'm trying to have a little bit of patience and see if it could reach my target price, which is right there, the 4,557. So while I'm kind of waiting for that to happen, I'm kind of going on different things here and doing different stuff. But yeah, the one thing kind of I like about futures that you could trade it like longer. Like if you're bored at night, you want to trade, day trade, scalp, whatever, you could trade all night long if you want to, you know. And the good thing about this, obviously, there's like fees, and like regulatory fees and exchange fees and commissions and all that stuff. So it does cost money to trade, but the good thing is that like there's unlimited capital. There's no like pattern day trading or whatever. You know, as long as you have the capital to keep on trading, you could keep on trading. You know, so like everything kind of has their pros and cons. You know, like I like this one. You know, I'm still kind of new to it. I'm still kind of learning, but I like it. You know, see how it works out later. But yeah, I think it's kind of chill. Have you ever been to NYSE? Let's see, I'm doing two contracts at 553. Oh, okay. Two contracts at 553. Hopefully it works out in your favor there, Water Buffalo. Hey there, Jesus Garcia. You're saying, have I been to NYSE? Uh, what does that mean, NYSE? Where's that at? Like, I'm not sure what the symbol stands for, the NYSE. Oh, New York Stock Exchange? Oh, like, have you ever been to New York Stock? Me personally, I have never been to New York Stock Exchange. It'll be pretty interesting to be there, I think. Maybe eventually. I've been to New York, but I've never been to the New York Stock Exchange. Yes, where they ding ding the bell. Yep, yep. But yeah, I've never been there yet. Eventually I want to check it out. It sounds kind of interesting. For sure, it kind of sounds interesting, but yeah, we'll see if it hits the price target. I'll just kind of be patient and see what it does. Yes. What about you there, Jesus Graciano? Have you ever been there? IDK, if that's what actually happens. But yeah, they do ring the bell for the stock exchange before when it opens. I think they do the ringy bell thingy type deal. It's like more of a tradition type deal that they just keep on doing that, you know. I just been buying boring stocks, Coca-Cola, Johnson and Johnson, Dividend Kings. Well, that's pretty smart there. You're buying the stuff for the long term that should do pretty good. You know, it's actually one of the smartest ways to make money. Sometimes, like even stuff that goes up long term, even if it goes up a little bit, it's a safer way to make money long term. That's actually a smart way to make money. VT, some precious metals, GDMN. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that's definitely a way safer way to make money than kind of what I'm doing here. Like doing like day trading, scalping, shorting. Uh, it's all this kind of riskier stuff a little bit. Gonna drop like a rock shortly. Oh, this thing is gonna drop like a rock shortly. Oh wow. I think so. Eventually, the momentum should die out. But yeah, I kind of agree. Maybe I should try to get in at a certain point here. Um, NBIS is a good one. Oh, nice. I'm not sure if I have it. I think I might have a little bit of it. Let's see. NBIS. Nebius Group. So let's see. Yeah, I've got $1 worth of it, so it's down, but it might be kind of sort of halfway a decent one for the long term. But yeah, for the long term, I think it's kind of decent. Like, let's see. I have a little bit of it, not much, but I think I used to trade it more before, like short-term trades on this. Like right now, it looks like the momentum on the MACD is kind of towards the upside, kind of short-term. Yeah, we'll kind of see. Looks like it's kind of building up something over there in the chart. I'll do two with me at 553. Okay, I could do one at 553. Let me see. I could do one at 553, and then if it'll go again, let's see. Limit order. Let's see. Did I click on the sell? Trade. I'll try to do one at 553. 553.0. So I'll try to do one at 553, and then if it does go up and reach the higher point, I'll probably short it from the higher point. But I'll try to do the 553 for now. Does pineapple go on pizza? Yeah, some people put it on pizza. I think it's kind of sort of halfway okay. But yeah, I'll try to get in. If it gets in at 553, I'll try to write it down from that point, one contract. But then sometimes if people get into the short, sometimes it wants to go up higher, push a little bit higher just because it wants to scare people out. That little jump might potentially boost it up to my other get in price to the 555.7. So I'll see if that happens. Cool. Then if not, then I guess we'll see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens. Invest in Domino's. That's probably not a bad company to invest in long term. People probably keep on buying and eating pizzas, right? Yeah, Domino's not. I don't think it's a bad deal to invest in. But we'll see how soon will the micro gold futures hit the target price. What if it hits our target price and then it decides to go like all the way up to like who knows where? That'll be kind of crazy. We'd be like, no. But I get them every once in a while. That Casey's gas station has pizza too in places with no restaurant. Nice, nice. Yeah, pizza's always pretty good. Like some restaurants that like people depends on what the economy is doing. If the economy is too trashy, then people like might not eat out as much. Even like take out pizza or order whatever still sometimes cost more money than to make something yourself. It kind of depends. But yeah, for the most part, it should be doing okay. I don't see why not. Oh, Shakey's Pizza the best. I don't think I've ever heard about the Shakey's Pizza. It's probably somewhere where like in Washington here. I haven't seen that one. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll check out something else here. Which other thing did I want to check out here? Maybe I should see if I should feed the Shiba Inu Cyber Puppy. Let's see. I got $35 in that. Then it's down a little bit. It's down today. Let me see. I'll ask the paper if I should get some more of that. Let me see. Should I flip and feed the Shiba Inu Cyber Puppy? Should I feed this Cyber Puppy? Let's see what the paper says. And the paper says yes. Paper flipping says yes. That means I could feed this flipping Cyber Puppy thingy. Hell yeah. Hell flipping yeah. Let's feed this dog. Let's flip and feed this doggy. Feed this Cyber Puppy. That's a good thing, because if I feed the Cyber Puppy, it won't bite the hell out of me. That way I won't turn into a weird superhero like a Cyber Puppy man. That don't sound too good. So yeah, might as well feed the flipping damn ass Cyber Puppy. Hell yeah, make sure it's well fed, make sure it's fed up and chill, type deal. A little bit. I guess it is what it is. I think get out of everything you don't see lasting beyond 5 years. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Eventually, I want to reorganize my portfolio. But I think one is closing. Oh, I see. One is closing. Which one is closing? Let's see. Path. Let's see. Okay, Shiba Inu order filled. Path question mark. Is the path like, what do you call it? Ticker symbol for something? Oh, this thingy. Oh, UI path, is that the one? Oh, okay. Oh, so you're saying that this one's closing. The good thing, I don't have much in this one, only like 80 cents. Yeah, it's down 11.68%, but I don't really have much in this one, whatever this is. Like, I have so much companies, like little bits of amounts of some of them, but that, like, I don't even know what a lot of them are. UI path engaged in the development and provision of software platforms. Okay. Doge has been lagging, can't seem to want to go up. Oh yeah, Doge. Like, I noticed that it was lagging for like the longest time. I think eventually I might sell out of Doge. I might have maybe a tiny bit just for the heck of it, but I might sell out of it in, like, I don't know when. The other ones are kind of decent because they're volatile. They move up and down a few dollar cost average. You get into them, they get into the profit zone. I sell them, and then once they start dipping, I buy some more of them. And like, if you kind of find the path and how they move, you could make some money with it. It depends on how you play it. You could kind of potentially make money with almost everything, just if you got the right plan around it, type deal. You know, just got 2 shares of path. Oh, I see, I see. But yeah, I barely have any. Like I said, I got like I did get $1 worth of it and it went down. So I mean, I could look at the chart, see how it looks like. So it looks like it's got some upward momentum on that. Do you see yourself retiring in Washington? Oh, me? Yeah, I could definitely see myself retiring in Washington. It's kind of like one of the more expensive states, but I don't mind it. I've been pretty much in almost every state in the United States. I think I've been in every single state except for Hawaii. Eventually, I want to visit Hawaii. But I've been in Alaska, all the states here. Like, I lived in some different states, but like the one I like the most to live in is Washington State. I mean, every single state is beautiful. Every state has its own beauty and all that stuff. But me personally, just to kind of live in, I like Washington. If you go Hawaii, go Kauai. Oh, I see. Bearish on on this thingy. Yeah, it's overbought on the RSI, so it looks like it could potentially go down here. Let's see if I go on the finer. Yeah, on the 1 minute, let's see. Yeah, it looks potentially bearish. But yeah, I don't have much of it. I don't think I'll put more into this one. Like I have very little bit. Like there's a chance it could do anything. It's kind of like hard to tell exactly. Oh, am I bearish on gold futures? Let me see here. Let's see. Well, like let's see. So right now I'm bearish right now. Like I'm trying to get into the trade. I'm trying to short it either from this price right here or from this price right here. We'll see whichever it hits. But yeah, I've shorted it yesterday, made some money. Today I was up a little bit, then eventually I ended up losing some money. But then right now I'm trying to get back into one or a couple of trades, whichever one of these will fill. But yeah, once it hits the price target, I'm gonna try to short it, go down, try to make some money on the downside of it. But yeah, Nvidia, I got a call on Nvidia, which I'm currently down on too at the moment. But it seems like it went up a little bit today. See if the Santa rally will keep on making it go up some more or not. Some good stuff. Do you have a stop loss on it? On which one, the Nvidia call option or the gold? On the gold, I do not have a stop loss. I just make my trade, and then I just monitor it, in person, just hoping that it. Plays out well. That's kind of what I do. Let's see. Check on the GLD. I think it's about to hit one of the price targets here. So SPDR Gold Trust. Let's see. Okay, so that's the gold. That's the ETF gold. But I look at this chart just to kind of see what it might potentially start doing. And then like if I click on back to the, let's see, back to the futures thingy. And right now I'm just waiting for it to hit the price target. 455.3, the first one, and then maybe 4555.7. So 4553.0 or 4555.7. If it gets filled, yes, if it gets filled. But yeah, I do not have a stop loss on it. How's Netflix looking? Bearish short term. I could look at it. Let me see. Okay, so on the chart here, let's see. On the 1 day, 1 hour chart, it's kind of hard to tell right now. So looks like it's trending up at this point. The MACD is trending upward a little bit, and the zigzag kind of reversed towards the upside. That's on the 1 day, 1 hour. On the RSI, it says that it's slightly oversold. It's almost in the middle, perfect middle. So, and over here, it's trending up. On the zigzag, trending down. Let's see this one. It kind of depends on this one. Shorter time frame looks like it's a downward momentum. Yeah, MACD. That's like I'm checking different time frames. Right now, it's kind of downtrending. And a super fine down like trend, like 1 day, 1 minute. That looks like it's kind of trending up. So if I click on the longer time frame, 1 week, 4 hours. 1 week, 4 hours. It does look kind of bearish, like on the 1 week, 4 hour chart. But the RSI is oversold. That means eventually I think it should start going back up. Eventually. But it looks kind of bearish at the moment, short term. So that's kind of how it looks like. If you would have to take a guess, what do you think GME Plus had a positive day or negative day? Like yeah, I don't know much about that GME Plus. If that's like the warrant stuff, I don't know too much about those, but I could check it out. I see GME Plus. Let's see, there it is. Yeah, the warrant stuff thingy. So today it says it's down 6.80%. And the after hours is up 1.01. But the thing is, I'm not sure. I don't trade these warrant thingies. For me, like they're kind of, I don't know, kind of new to these things. But it looks like on the chart, just on this thing, it looks like it's down for the day. But to see what it might potentially do, it's kind of hard to know. The MACD is trending down, the zigzag trending down, but it looks like there's some kind of reversal potentially starting to happen towards the upside. If it continues the pattern, it might, you know. See right here, looks like it's starting a pattern to go up. I don't know if it'll continue doing that. It might potentially be, if you click on the, what do you call it, the longer time frame, see how it makes these things here? It might potentially, I'm not sure, like it might potentially make another like pattern like that, but I don't know, it's not a for sure thing. But so that's kind of what I see in that. What's a warrant? I don't know. Warrant is a different thing. It's like stock options that I guess the company buys, and like maybe for the workers or for something. I don't know too much about it, but let me see. I could ask the paper, is the GME Plus about to go up or no? Let's see what it says. Is GME Plus about to go up or no? Let's see what it says. So the paper says no on that one. The paper says no, but regardless, for me, it's kind of too risky to play on these. Like, anything could happen, not financial advice, anything could happen. But if it does follow the trend, if it makes another move like that, that would be nice. But if right here I click on it, see the 1 day, 30 minutes, looks like it might potentially be trying to make another pattern like that. But that's not a guarantee, though. It might not. Solid, no, I know, right? Balls of steel. Oh man. But yeah, it's hard to tell like what it's about to do. But yeah, anyways, none of this is financial advice. It's just me trading live here. But anyways, looks like it's kind of dipping down a little bit. See how far it's gonna dip down. Maybe it started its big downtrend thingy. We'll see. If it did, that's a good thing for whoever's shorting it. But I'm gonna try to get in it a little bit later if it gets up to that point. Whew. I know gold keep ripping for sure. That's funny. Do you have a set schedule for live streaming? Hey there, M1 911ZZ. Like, I don't really have a set schedule at the moment. I kind of do it randomly because I did one earlier today, and right now I'm doing one right now. But yeah, I don't have a set schedule yet. Maybe eventually I'll make one, but it's just random times at the moment. Silver as well. Yeah. Financial advice. You're funny there, Jesus Garciano. Maybe you could give us some financial advice there, Jesus Garciano. Yep, I'm biggest positions are Google, silver, gold. Yeah, Google, silver, and gold. That seems pretty decent. That seems pretty solid. Definitely seems pretty good. Eventually, like especially once the metals start dipping. What Great Lakes dredge and dock? What the hell is that? I accidentally clicked on this. I don't even know what the hell this is. Weird. Kind of weird. I was gonna go on the gold thingy. Somehow I ended up in that weird thingy. Oh, the self-driving. I want to go full port Uber and NBAS. If that's what you want to do, uh, good luck, man. Hopefully it works out for you. Self-driving AUR also. Oh, I see. But yeah, the self-driving thing, it's pretty decent, especially if it starts like the like all the safe driving stuff in FHD or whatever it is. Let's see here. So gold, let's see if it's gonna keep on dipping or it might potentially go up. I'll probably stay out of it if I need to. If it'll reach my price point, I'll probably try to get in. If not, it kind of is what it is. Looks like it's kind of short-term dipping. Hopefully somebody's in it, make some good money on it. Okay, so this 1 day, 1 hour. So yeah, it's starting to dip. Yeah, so it looks like it's starting some downward momentum. See how long that lasts. But yeah, I'm not gonna get in until like if it hits my price point, you know. Dang, down, down. I know, right? For sure, down, down. Dumping fast. Yeah, it is dumping fast. But regardless, I'll just kind of stay out of it. If it dumps, it dumps. If it doesn't, I'll just kind of stay out of it and see what it does. Let me look at the NVTS. So NVTS, I got a cash secured put on it, and I got some stocks on it. Let me see how it looks like. So after hours, it's up a little bit, 1.31%. Let me see. I should probably ask the paper, see if it's worth it to, you know, DCA into NVTS right now, see what it thinks, you know. Let me see what it thinks. Is it worth it to DCA dollar cost average into the NVTS? Let's see what the paper thinks at the moment. So at the moment, the paper said no, so I guess it's a no. I gotta sort of halfway wait on it. Gotta kind of sort of halfway wait on it, you know. Kind of sort of halfway said no a little bit. It is what it is. Let's see, I want to see which other one I wanted to check. Meta dividend paid. Oh, nice. The Meta dividend paid me $1.72. Cool, cool. Let's see which other one I want to try to get or check out type deal. Gold 10 points down. Yeah, that's quite a bit of points down. Looks like maybe it might be tanking from here, huh? Potentially. Let's see what Rocket Lab is doing. Rocket Lab has a RSI of 52 on the week. Could we see a pullback? Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, gold is dumping because I'm watching the gold on my other screen on the phone, but yeah, I can see it's dumping pretty fast. For me, what if it's dumping is dumping. I'm just gonna let it do its thing for now. Okay, Rocket Lab. So on the 1 day, 1 hour chart here, looks like on the zigzag line it's trending down. On the RSI, it's overbought. You know, on the MACD, it's still kind of trending upward a little bit. And then on the 1 day, 30 minutes, the MACD is trending up, the zigzag's trending down. I mean, the MACD is trending down, the zigzag's trending down, and the RSI is trending down. So yeah, kind of momentum towards the downside looks like. If I click on the 1 week, 1 hour, the longer time frame, the one week, 1 hour looks like it's kind of trying to go up, but looks like short-term downward momentum. You know, it's not a guarantee, not financial advice, but looks like potentially some short-term downward momentum. So you own 0.0 shares, 0.0 shares of Rocket Lab? I guess so. That's because sometimes I trade them. When I trade them, I sometimes like I sell it and I buy $1 back just to kind of have it like as a radar. So when I buy the $1 back, I see if it goes up or if it goes down. Like if it goes down some more, like I know when to buy more of it or not. You know, that's kind of what I do with some of my trades. So yeah, at the moment I barely have any of it, $1 worth. So I bought $1 back. It went up a tiny bit, but yeah, it is what it is with that thingy. It kind of helps keep track of the companies that you want to look at sometimes. That's just in my opinion. That's what I do sometimes with it. Yes, get Robinhood Gold, and you can set up a managed account. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I don't have a managed account, but yeah, you could definitely do that. Robinhood has options for that type of stuff. Let's see. I want to see what Hood looks like. So Hood, maybe if it dips down some more, looks like it was a better buying opportunity over there, but we'll see what happens. So it's right now 120. So it's down 1.73%. Overnight it's down a little bit. But yeah, if it dips down to like, let's see. I don't know if it'll ever get that low, but if it gets like quite a bit under $100, that'll be like for me a good buying opportunity on that thingy. But we'll see what it does. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Oh yeah, I want to check out what do you call it, hims and hers, see what that's doing. Let's see, HIMS. My manager account gives me crazy gains. Don't have to do anything but feed it. Oh, nice, nice. That's awesome there. Power Stroke SYND. That's pretty cool. The cap thingy. Okay, let's see hims and hers. So it's down today 0.71%. Overnight it's up 0.17. Let's see how it looks like. I think here somewhere eventually might be a good idea for me potentially to get like a sell a put or something like that, get some premiums. Let's see. Because eventually it was way up there, but it might take it a while for it to go back to that point. But you got any calls? Yeah, I did do some calls a little bit today. Like I could show here in a little bit. Let's see if I do options, if I sell a put on this thing. Let's see if I sell a month output. Right now it's the 23rd. If I do January 20th, sell a put. So if I sell one put on this to get into 100 shares, I could in a month potentially collect like $210. Like if I don't care to be assigned and get into 100 shares and collect a premium, oh, that's max profit. That's buy put. No, I do sell put. Sell put right here and potentially collect the 172. Potentially collect the $172, you know, to do this trade and get into a stock at a discount. Like once in a while, I like to do these type of things. But if I got some call options, I do have some. You with me?
The dice are going back.
Oh, what happened to it?
One stopped working like immediately.
Oh, they're like garbage.
Huh?
They're like garbage.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. It's $20 we could save.
Yeah.
We can order some the other ones that we're looking at.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch the last Robinhood conference? Voice traders coming soon. I don't think I watched it. What is voice trades? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Like maybe you could trade with the voice. Say a command, it'll probably do the trade. I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's see. I put 10K of this money immediately into a managed account. You think so? Like the 10K of this account into a managed account? That's funny. But yeah, I did this one today. I did a couple of call options on this, so it's down. I mean, it's up a little bit. So there's two contracts I did of the Lyft. So let's see how Lyft is doing. So Lyft is up a tiny bit overnight. So I opened a couple of these contracts today. We'll see how it does. So far it's up. If it keeps on going up, might be a little bit short-term profits. And I opened a couple of new ones on the SoFi. So SoFi is at break even right now. Obviously right now because it's down after hours, it's going to be down a little bit. So if I click on the simulate, it's probably going to be down. But apart from that, I got a whole bunch of leaps that are kind of currently down, and I'm waiting for the market to go back up, you know. But this one I did today, and the SoFi I did today. So if I simulate the returns, so it says that it's a little bit higher than what it actually is, just because it's slightly higher. Yeah, I did a couple of SoFi calls and a couple of the Lyft calls. Yep. So right here, this is the one I did today, the Lyft call. right before the market closed, I got into a couple of these contracts. It expires January 23rd, 2026. I'm currently up a tiny bit on it. So two contracts I did of those. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm just showing what I did because you asked. And then I did a couple of SoFi calls, two contracts. This one expires the same date, January 23rd, 2026. So I'm currently at break even at that. But if I simulate, I'll be down because it's slightly down after hours. So see, if I simulate it, it's kind of short term down. But I guess we'll see what happens. Your Ford got rod knock. Oh, my Ford got rod knock. I'm not sure. Also, work RH goal. Do you get access to a Roth IRA that Robinhood will match 3%? Oh yeah, I've got the Robinhood Roth IRA. Like I don't have like much money into it. Like I didn't max it out or anything, but see right here, I got very little bit in it, but I do have it. But we'll see what it does. Maybe next year I might max it out. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Call main stock PE is 3.5. No debt on books, cash on hand, 10% dividends. Oh, nice, nice. That sounds like a pretty good company. Max will increase to 7,500. Oh wow. So let's see the call main, whatever that is. Let's see. Call main, is that the one? Let's see. Call main stock. Is this the one, or are you talking about something else? I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I guess this is the one, the 10% dividend. Oh, that's it. Okay, I see. I see. So for today, it's up 1.10%. Past week, it's down today 1.10%. Down in the week 5%. One month is down 3%. 3 months down 16. Year to date down 19. 1 year is down 19. 5 years it's up 129. And maximum it's up quite a bit. So for the maximum, it's up quite a bit. So seems pretty decent. If you're probably in it for a super long term, probably might be worth it, you know. Common Foods Inc. engages in the production, grading, packing, marketing, and distributing of shell eggs. Operates farms, processing plants, hatcheries, feed mills, warehouses, offices, and other properties. It markets shell eggs to national and regional grocery store chains, club stores, food service distributors, and egg product manufacturer. The company was founded by Fred R. Adams Jr. in 1957 and is headquartered in Ridgeland, MS. The listed name for column is Column Main Foods Inc. Common Stock. So, kind of makes sense. Seems like a pretty decent company, pretty solid company. You know. Hell yeah, second largest egg producer in U.S. Oh wow, that's crazy. Like, definitely, if it produces the eggs, it's like a staple company where people will keep on, buying the products. People need to eat. They keep on buying it. So yeah, looks pretty decent. Let me see what like. Not that I'm gonna buy it because eventually I'm gonna probably start getting rid of some of my stocks that I got. But I want to see what the paper thinks. Just like whether it says it's a buy or not, I'm not gonna buy it. But I want to see what it thinks. So is CALM a buy or not? Let's see what the paper thinks. Let's see what the paper flipping thinks. So the paper said no. I don't know why. The company seems pretty decent and everything, but the paper said no. Even if it was gonna say yes, I probably wasn't gonna buy it right now because I gotta readjust my whole portfolio type deal. So at the moment, it kind of sort of halfway said no. Let's see. But yeah, the gold kind of dipped down a little bit. So for me, it's fine. If it dips down, it dips down. I'm just gonna keep on waiting and see what it does. Even if it keeps on dipping down a lot, I'm just gonna let it dip. I'm probably not gonna chase it or anything weird. I'll just let it do its thing, and whoever's in it, hopefully you guys make lots of profit on it. Oh, 1/4 into it. Oh wow, that's quite a bit. Palo Alto, GL though, dude. All GL. Silver hit 70 ounce. Yeah, that's crazy. Silver went pretty high like crazy. Gold reached all time highs. Silver I think reached all time highs. They're both like pumping like crazy this season. Palo Alto. Let's see. Palo Alto. So Palo Alto Network. So looks like it's down today 0.72. Overnight it's down 0.9. It's up for the week 1.69. Up for the month 1.42. For 3 months it's down 9.27. Year to date it's up 1.88. Year it's up 0.35. 5 years it's up 220. And maximum it's up 1,944.90. So seems pretty decent. I mean, I could add to my watch list, and then I could see how it kind of sort of halfway looks like over here. So this one doesn't have a dividend or anything. So the analyst ratings on this one is 78.5% buy, 17.9% hold, and 3.6% sell. On this one, let's see what the chart looks like. So on the 30 minutes right here, on the zigzag it's going down, MACD it's kind of trending up. So it looks like it has some short-term downward momentum on this from what it looks like. I mean, it's not a guarantee. Sometimes a chart could be one thing, it could do the opposite, but what it looks like potentially it has some more downward momentum short-term on that. Let me see about it. So Palo Alto Network INT engages in the provision of network security solutions to enterprises, service providers, and government entities. It operates through the following geographical segments: the United States, Israel, and other countries. The company was founded by Nir Zook in March 2005 and is headquartered in Santa Clara, California. The listed name for PNW is Palo Alto Networks INT common stock. So yeah, it seems pretty decent. I mean, if you click on the max chart and everything, looks like it's profitable. Generally, it's trending up, so that's a good thing. Short term looks like momentum towards the downside, but anything could happen. That's what the chart looks like. Pays a good percent. Oh, nice. SGOV, right? Let's check SGOV. SGOV. See how that looks like. iShares 3 months Treasury bond. So this is like possibly like a dividend type play. Looks like on the chart thingy. Like I guess it's like a dividend type play. Yeah, 30-day yield 3.85. I think I used to trade this one before a long time ago. Yeah, I used to have a little bit of money in it over there. But it's a good potential. I mean, like I used to have it at one point a little bit, but I don't know. Depending on how it moves, whether it's worth it or not, depends on how you use it. It might be worth it. But like personally, I'd probably invest into other things. But if you want to collect dividends, definitely might be worth it. This one, I don't even want to look at the chart on the advanced because you kind of see the general trend. It just pays dividends and goes up and down. Just pretty basic. It pays 4% a month. Yeah, the dividend's pretty decent. It's pretty nice. I hope 500 ounce of silver. Nice. Like physical silver, that's definitely very good to have. Like physical silver and gold, like precious metals. for sure. It's pretty decent. One of the safest. It never hit my target. Oh, that sucks there, Water Buffalo. Maybe eventually it might turn around and hit it. Like we still got a whole bunch of trading time ahead of us. Maybe it might turn around. Sometimes it's hard to predict. Sometimes it could hit your level. Sometimes it might not. But who knows? Maybe it might turn around and hit the levels again and then reverse back down. Anything could happen. Anything could kind of sort of halfway happen. Let's see. DVLT pays 22. Oh wow, that's pretty high for 22. Stay far away from Data Vault. That's funny. DVLT. Let me see what that looks like. DVLT. Sometimes the dividends are not worth it. It depends on what the chart, where you get it, and what it does type deal. But I think I used to be in it. Maybe I still am in it. Yeah, I have very little bit in it. See, I got $2.54 in it, so very little bit. And although I'm in it, like even I put a little bit in it, and I'm still down like 63.78%. So sometimes what's the point of the dividend if the general like company or stock keeps on tanking for the long term? That's the only sucky thing about this one. Then if you catch the upside of it, like kind of like these waves here, if you catch one of those, then you could try to cash out at that. But just for the dividends, and it goes down, it might be kind of risky. Oh, that was a wrong one. I see. Oh, ZIM. ZIM. Okay, let's check out the ZIM. So is this like another dividend stock thingy, or is that like? So this one has 34%, 34.10% dividend. If for the long term it keeps on going up, like trending up, it might be worth it. If it has a good dividend and it keeps on like going up, might be something pretty decent. So dividend yield 34.10%, so that's pretty decent. Let's see. About ZIM Integrated Shipping Service. So ZIM Integrated Shipping Service Ltd engages in the provision of shipping and logistics services. It offers shipping solutions including the transportation of out-of-gauge cargo, refrigerated cargo, and dangerous and hazardous cargo. The company was founded on June 7, 1945 and is headquartered in Haifa, Israel. The listed name for ZIM is ZIM Integrated Shipping Services Ltd. Seems pretty decent. Like this one doesn't seem bad. It doesn't pay a dividend. Oh, it doesn't pay a dividend. I see. Top stock options to buy before 2026. I'm not sure, but what the top stocks auctions or options are to buy for 2026. It's kind of hard to tell, but let me see. So you're saying this one does not pay a dividend. It says 34.10% dividend. So if it says that, it should be paying it, but I don't know. But yeah, like over here, it's not financial advice, but the top stocks options, I'm not sure which ones to get for 2026. Yeah, it does 30% dividend. Yeah, it's a pretty decent dividend on that thing for sure. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll get like $1 worth of it, or maybe even $5 worth of it, and see what it does. See how accurate it is on the dividends, right? Test it out a little bit. That was the wrong one. Oh, this was the wrong one. Okay, I see. Oh, the DVLT is the wrong one. I see. So which one is the wrong one? The DVLT or the one that I just looked at? Okay, but yeah, gold is dipping. Wasn't able to get in. Sometimes like it kind of is what it is. Even if it's not gonna get in, like if it was gonna get in at our price target, would have been nice. But sometimes it might reverse, kind of like what it did yesterday. One back, one down, one back up, and then one back down again. So there's a chance it might potentially go back up. We'll see on this one. Okay, yeah, ZIM is the correct one. DVLT is the wrong one. I see, I see. Yeah, the ZIM seems like a pretty good company. Like for the dividends and for just in general as a company, looks like it's doing pretty good things. But yeah, maybe for this one I might just need a little bit of patience. Maybe eventually it'll return back up. If not, I think it is what it is. Sometimes not everything plays out the way you want it, I guess. But I'll just keep my play in there and we'll see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens with that one, you know. The SoFi call. So this is the one I got in today. Let's see how it's moving down a little bit after hours. Maybe if it moves down some more, if it dips enough, I might get some more, like maybe one or a couple more call options on this one, and try to ride a tiny bit of momentum up. You know, kind of see what it does. Kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Let's see the VIX 20. Right now it's at 14. Oh, man. Now I gotta find something else to check out over here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Get more shares of Vivacor. Oh, the Vivacor thingy? You sure? So there's the Vivacor. Or oh, I see this thingy. I see. I got I got 105 shares of that thingy. Maybe I should get some more. If it'll like make the momentum go up like crazy, it might be kind of worth it, huh? After hours, it's up 5.53%. That's pretty decent. But then today it was down 23.58%. It's kind of crazy. Maybe I should add a tiny bit more, right? Ask the paper. I know, right? Let's see. Is it worth it to get some Vivacor thingy? Some Vivic or whatever the hell that is. Let's see. Not financial advice, but see what it says. Is it worth it to get some Vivacor? See what the paper thinks. The paper said no. I asked the paper, and the paper kind of sort of halfway said no a little bit. The paper kind of sort of halfway said no a little bit on that one. But I think regardless, I got a little bit. At least I got 105 shares of it, which is $5.21. Kind of, sort of, yes, kind of, sort of. Scared money makes no money. I know, right? That's for sure. For sure, kind of. I think is most of my money is already invested in the stock market. So like I do have still some buying power left, but a certain amount of it left type deal. I already fed the elf thingy today, so it's all good. Let me see which one I should add. Let's see. AGQ. Maybe I should check out the AGQ thingy on Netflix. Maybe Netflix. My short from 545 looking at my chart. Oh, okay, makes sense. Might be a decent area to short it from. What got you into investing? Oh, I just investing always seemed kind of interesting, like the market and stuff like that, and then like making a tiny bit of money on the side. You know, which with this one with stock market and investing and trading, you know, you could do that. You know, so a combo of things. You know. What got you in the order before which stock? But yeah, maybe I might try to get in at that price, but I'll kind of see what it does. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I just decided to. It always seemed pretty interesting. I did the long term investing, but then I wanted to try the short term investing, and I kind of like it. It's kind of risky, but I kind of like it. Just extra money on the side, trading and dealing with the numbers and all the weird stuff, and it just I don't know. I kind of like it. A little extra side hustle type deal with the numbers and the digits and the market and all the weird stuff. All the calls on Netflix. I think that could be a good potential. Like obviously not financial advice, but could be a good potential. Depending how long of a call you do. Okay, so 1 week, 1 hour momentum kind of looks towards the upside. On the MACD, looks like the momentum's towards the upside. Zigzag going down, but not for long potentially. So kind of momentum towards the upside. Kind of hard to tell. It's like chopping around sideways, but if there's a Christmas rally, there potentially it might go up with everything that goes up with it type deal. I'll look at gold starting the downtrend. WTF happened to Netflix? Did they do a stock split? Oh yeah, Netflix did do a stock split. Yep. Like it used to be like over $1,000 stock. They recently did a stock split. Then after the stock split, it went down. So that it's kind of like at a discount right now. Because like in my opinion, it's gonna go back up to where it used to be, like general value price, and eventually go higher. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. But I think eventually it'll get back to where it was. But yeah, right now it's kind of like at a discount. Oh, you weren't paying attention? Yeah, 10-1 stock split. Yep. M1911 is right. There was a 10-1 stock split on that thingy. But yeah, short term, they potentially might dip or whatnot. Like, but for the long term, I think it should do okay. I don't see why not. I think for long term, it should keep on uptrending, in my opinion, not financial advice. It doesn't have a dividend, but that doesn't matter as long as it's a growth stock. It's pretty decent as long as it's going up. So 47 analyst ratings on this one, 68% say buy, 26% say hold, and 6% say sell. So even the analyst ratings, pretty decent, you know. Not the best, but pretty good. Sometimes the analyst ratings are not the greatest at analyzing properly. I do a 2 year call to be on Netflix. Yeah, to do a 2 year call, that could be one of the better deals, like for sure. Like the short term up and down, that shouldn't hurt it. If the long term momentum is up and it goes up there like fast enough, you could do pretty good. Like get something too very very far out like this. Yeah, it's kind of pricey, but it could be worth it. Especially if you get something like this. Let's see. Oh, am I at a sell buy? No, I'm at a wrong one. Buy call. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty pricey buy call. So you get something like let's see this one buy. Actually, it's not too bad. 3,130 for one of these. It's actually not too bad. And then if you have to sell calls against it, like a poor man's covered call, you could always do a little bit of that too. So that's pretty decent, you know. Yeah, not financial advice, but looks pretty decent, you know, with that thingy for sure. And then, like, if for example, if I did get one of those, let's see what the delta on this. The delta on this is 0.72, so a pretty good delta. I like it around the zero point 0.7. Then if I get that one, I could do a poor man's covered call against that, like while I'm waiting to go up. You know, kind of like leasing, renting out the lease property, kind of like what it is. Then I could go like maybe even if I collect like what do you call it, a week and a half premiums on it. So sell call. So like week and a half like profits because right now we're in midweek right now. So if I sell a call on this, so in a week and a half, I could potentially collect like, let's see, that's sell call. Sell it for appreciation for this one, then in a week and a half, I could collect $124 in a week and a half by the just having that like leaps, like collect premiums on it. So it's not a bad deal. Eventually, if you do that enough, like it could pay for itself. And 100% VOO, what do you think? Oh, you're going 100% into the VOO there, Alejandro 0001. What do I think? For the long term, it might be pretty decent. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but like it seems like a safe bet. Not financial advice though. Long term in the VOO seems pretty good. The fact that Meta has never performed a stock split, it's bananas. Oh, I know, that's for sure. I think eventually it probably will. Hopefully it will, but like, yeah, it's crazy that it didn't. It's pretty crazy. VTI, yeah, VTI is pretty decent too. Yeah, VTI has all of VOO and small cap. Yeah, definitely kind of decent for the long term. If it has a whole bunch of mix of decent companies, you don't have to pick and choose. Kind of like in my portfolio, it's like a whole big list of different stuff. Like eventually, I'm gonna start going through and getting rid of some stuff that I got here. Readjust it. I'll try to readjust it. Like I got one too many things on here. Totally crazy, one too many things on here. But we'll see what kind of happens though. But yeah, VOO. Let me see. Let me click on it right now. Like if you get like the VOO and then you like dollar cost average into it, and then like keep on adding dollar DCA dollar cost average like consistently, like it should compound and grow portfolio pretty good. Okay, so for the 1 month it's up 3.57%, 3 months 2.87, year to date 16.66, and 1 year. So yeah, so in 1 year it paid 16.39%. That's way more than most banks could ever pay. Having like collecting interest from banks. Most of them pay like 0.001 or whatever percent, very low. But something like this, definitely it's pretty good. And on top of that, if it pays a dividend, which this one has a dividend on top of that, so it's pretty good. And expense ratio is pretty cheap. So yeah, for the long term, like this one is pretty safe, pretty good. Like keep on adding to it, like dollar cost averaging, compounding, interest will keep on reinvesting into this thing. Like if you if you do it right, you could do pretty good. Just even with this one thing. Not financial advice, but it looks pretty decent for a long-term investment. Right now, I have 2 shares of Meta. I want to at least own 10 shares before the stock split. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, like owning 10 shares would be nice because if you own 10 shares of that, then if it does a stock split, then you'll own a lot more for sure, but it's pretty decent. Like Meta, I have Meta over here. I don't have much of the Meta. I got like, let me see. Oh, that's a dividend pay. That's a Meta market buy. So I have a queued in order to buy some more. So I got 3.31 shares of the Meta thingy. Market value 2,205. And I'm currently slightly up in the position. But yeah, eventually I want to keep on adding to this one, and dollar cost averaging into it. And the nice thing, like I got a dividend, small dividend from this, but it's kind of a nice thing that it does have a small dividend on top of, it going up for the long term, so it's not too bad. Bullish on Amazon long term. Oh, nice. I see. So you're bullish on the Amazon long term. That's pretty cool. I am bullish on the Amazon long term too. Like I think it'll do pretty good. Bear flag on gold. Easy short from here. Oh, really? You think so, Water Buffalo? Let's see. You think it'll be worth it to try to do one? Maybe I might wait. I don't know. I'll see, because it could still kind of do anything. Even if it goes down to like very far down, I think it's fine. I'll probably wait a little bit for now, see what happens. But I think you could be right. You're probably right there, Water Buffalo. But sometimes like it doesn't play according to like the pattern. You know, like a lot of most of the time it probably does, but sometimes it doesn't. So you're probably right. It'll probably keep on dipping, but we'll see. Looks at the chart, bear flag. Let's see. GLD. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the 1 day, 5 minute chart. But this is the bear flag over here on this thingy, right? Yeah, this thing is like the bear flag, right? Oh, I see. No worries. You're like I said, you're probably right there, Water Buffalo. But I'll probably still like wait it out. We'll see what happens. Like if it does, like you're probably right. It's probably gonna go down. But I'll probably wait a little bit. I'll go to 15 minute. Yeah, right here. This is 15 minute. 1 day, 15 minute. But right there, you can see that's the right there. That's the bear flag, right? Right there, like that. I guess you can see like this and like this pointing down. True. 15 billion Bitcoin sold in 2025, world history record. You think Ethereum will go down to 1,500? 5 minutes, you can see the bear flag. Oh, I see. Well, about the Bitcoin thingy, I'm not sure if it's gonna, or the Ethereum, I'm not sure if it's gonna dip that low. Like, obviously, this is not financial advice on here, but potentially it could happen. Anything could happen, especially like if it was sold out of it like crazy. But nothing's a guarantee, though, at the same time. Okay, so this is the see lower highs. It's going down. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like this lower high. Let's see if I click on the 5 minute. Let's see, you invest in ETFs or companies shares. Oh, hey there, Desconocido 2008. Yeah, I invest in ETFs, stocks, shares. Like I do options trading, crypto trading. I do. This is futures right now. I mean, not this specifically. This is the gold ETF, but I use it as a chart. But I do like the right here the right now I'm doing the futures, trying to get into a short. I'm not sure if it'll hit it. So this is the futures trading. So I'm doing this one at the moment. Currently, I'm down today on this $302, but these are the trades I'm trying to get in to kind of short it. But we'll see if it hits. It hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll kind of see what happens. Kind of sort of halfway see what happens a little bit. Look up bear flag pattern. You can see what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, I'll look it up right now on my phone here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so far it's kind of doing okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go click back on this thingy here on this. Click on this. Oh yeah, I'll go click search up the bear flag right now. I'll look it up right now on the phone. Let's see. Safari. Let's see. Google. Okay. So there we go, the bear flag pattern. But I could kind of see it. Desconocido. Oh, thank you there. Thank you there, Desconocido, for the gift. Thank you, man. Thanks for the gift, man, Desconocido. Hell yeah, thank you, man, for the 100. What's the max net worth you're allowed to hold on the Robinhood brokerage? Oh, on the Robinhood brokerage, you could hold any amount that you want. There's people that have like lots of millions of dollars in it. I don't have much, but here's the bear flag over here. See, I looked it up. This is how the bear flag looks like right here. Bear flag pattern. So it could potentially go down from here, like a dip, and that, and then. So far, yes, I am bullish on so far. Oh, I see, I see. That's pretty cool. Let's see. So far, just released a stable coin for enterprise. It uses ETH blockchain. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm bullish on SoFi for the long term. Obviously, not financial advice. Yeah, but don't feel pressured to do it if you don't feel like it. Yeah, no worries there, Water Buffalo. Like, looks like it probably might play out, but I'll just kind of see if it'll potentially go up higher or not. But if it doesn't, it's kind of it is what it is, you know. He said he was gonna wait. So I mean, I'll still see right now. This is the micro gold. So yeah, you could get in it at the price that you want. I'll probably stay in. I'll try to get in either at the 4,553 or 4,555.7. Either at one or both of these. So I guess if it kind of hits, that'll be pretty cool. If it doesn't, it's cool. I guess either way. A friend that runs like a water buffalo. That's funny. Yeah, it's all good. Like we're just kind of trading and doing our thing. But thank you, Water Buffalo, for sharing the pattern. I could see it. You know, the bear flag thingy. But I'll just kind of let it do its thing. I know this one. Let's see. How much are you getting it if it hits? Oh, it depends. Like if it hits my price point, like I'm not really getting anything. If it hits my price point, I'll just get in the trade. That's what's gonna happen. So this is the one that needs to hit this number. So I won't get anything. I'll just get in the trade. So once I get in the trade and it starts moving down, the more it moves down, the more profit I could make. So that would be like in that case if I get in, if it hits that price. But like immediately, if it just hits and stays in that price, I won't get anything. If it goes higher after it hits the price, then I would lose money. So it kind of depends on where it goes, you know. So yeah, right now If it hits and it goes down, which is what I'm planning for it to do, if it hits that price and it goes down, then I'll start making money, you know. But then if it's gonna go up, I'm gonna keep on losing money on it. But if it doesn't hit, like then nothing happens, you know. It just, you know, does its thing, and eventually the contracts will be canceled, or I could cancel them. But we'll see what happens, I guess, you know. And kind of sort of halfway see what happens. I usually don't do a stop loss. I just kind of track it, you know, by myself. I know it's kind of risky, but that's kind of what I do. Pippin. Oh, hey there, Calvin Hill. How's it going, man? How's it going? But yeah, like originally, if it hits the price target right away, I don't get anything unless it goes into the direction that I want it to go to. Which in this case, if I'm shorting it, wanting it to go down. But if it goes down like right now, what it's doing, like I'm not earning or losing anything because I'm not in the play. So I have a limit order to see if it like fills or not. You know, kind of see what happens a little bit. Let's see. So let's look at the chart, see what potentially you could do. So yeah, bear flag at the moment, kind of forming. So 1 day, 1 hour chart. How long is contract? It depends. Like I think these contracts, they I think the last one I was in, I think it ends like in 2026, sometime like February or March or something like that. Sometimes it lasts like a few months. It kind of depends. But I think the last one I was in, it was like it ended in like February of like something. Ended in February. Are you trading on exchange? No, this is just Robinhood. This is just straight trading cash account Robinhood, nothing else. Just straightforward trading on the Robinhood brokerage. If you guys buy a stock and it makes you an instant millionaire, what's the first thing you're doing with the profits? First thing doing with the profits, probably reinvest and make more. That's what I would do. Can you explain for beginners? I'm going to save most of it. I know, right? For sure, save most of it. I just probably reinvest. um, but explain like. So, do you want me to try to explain for beginners like how to do the futures trading? It's kind of hard to explain. Let's see. Yeah. So right now I'm trading the or trying to trade. It didn't hit my price target. I mean, I was trading it. But micro gold futures is like a different type of trade. Like instead of like a normal market, this one's open like 23 hours a day to trade. You know, then it's closed for the weekend. It closes at Friday at 2 o'clock in the evening Pacific time, and reopens at 3 o'clock Sunday evening. You know, so the good thing about this market, you could trade it almost 24/7. So that's why it's still running, and that's why like we're still trading on it. So right now I'm trying to get into a couple of these trades. So it's called a limit order, trying to get in. But to make one of these, because it's a futures, like for example, sell one contract, you need to have margin, that much margin, $2,641 roughly to make that trade. So like that's like the fastest, simplest way that I could kind of explain to have an idea. But this is a futures contract. So there's other ones that are like normal trading, stocks, you know, shares, options. There's different types of stuff here, but the one I just showed was just a futures contract. Yeah, this is risky for sure. How long have you been into crypto? Yeah, I think it is breaking down now, which is good. I'm just gonna let it break down and do its thing. But like, how long have I been in crypto? Not too long. I think as long as I had this Robinhood thing, yeah, I've been into crypto, so not too long. And I see, I don't even have too much crypto. I have like, let me see if I look at it. I gotta look at my crypto here. I got so much stuff, it's like crazy. But let's see, stocks. Okay, I think this is the crypto right here. So crypto, I don't have too much in crypto, so I only have like 600 or right now $706 in crypto. That's all I got in it. So not much. So not much in crypto. So most of my money is like in options and different stuff, you know. Yeah. Now I gotta see which other thing I gotta look at here. Let me see. Google, Apple. I think I checked out Apple. Marvell. Let's see how Marvell is doing. Marvell, that's another tech company. I got a little bit in it, $13. This one might be doing okay. Oracle did like a big dip. I think eventually it'll probably start going up some more, but who knows? Kind of sort of halfway, who knows, I guess. Trading has left you better profits. Yeah, it kind of did. I mean, like the stuff that I'm in kind of long term, I'm kind of short term a little bit down on the portfolio, but the stuff like because I didn't sell out at a loss, so it's not bad. But the stuff that like short term profits, yeah, I'm making a little bit of money, not too much, but a little bit. Like while full time working doing the trades, it's not too bad. Over here, this is where it says the realized profit and loss right here. Oops, where did I go? Right here. So right here where it says the realized profit and loss, that's what I sold at a profit type deal out of all the trades. That's what it equals up to. So this is like for the 1 week, it's 595. Take profit, like realized profit and loss. 1 month is 791. 3 months is 5,127. Year to date is 8,091. And that's like since April because I started trading since April. So since April till this point, that's 8,091. And then maximum is like from a longer time because I had Robinhood for a longer time. It doesn't show everything, but generally from April right here, that's where I did most of my trading. Started like learning and doing this type of trading for the most part. So nothing big, but you know some extra cash. Let's see. Set up a managed individual account. What do you think about Nvidia tomorrow? Spamming about Nvidia tomorrow. I'm not sure. Like short term, it's hard to tell what it's gonna do. I'm guessing or assuming it might go up if there's a Christmas rally or a Santa Claus rally, but I don't know if there is one or not. Like nobody knows for sure. But yeah, gold is dipping a lot right now. Look at the. So if somebody's in the what do you call it short, they like that must be nice. You know how it's dipping fast. Yeah, one of those guys will probably be a trillionaire soon. I think so. Hope you're having a wonderful day and you get some Panda Express for dinner. Panda Express for dinner. That's funny. There are a few SpaceX ETFs already. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. SpaceX ETFs. That's not bad. How many shares do you have of the S&P 500? Oh, S&P 500. I actually don't have any at the moment. The S&P 500. Like I just kind of short term trade it, like as in SPY or whatever, whatnot. I don't have any of that. Like if I trade that, it's mostly short term trading, either like buying calls or buying puts or doing like credit spreads or like stuff like that. Like I know it's a good thing to buy it for the long term, but like I don't have any. I just short term trade it for the most part. Yeah, that's why I said like I believed you, but like I just I just didn't want to try to do it. You know, I was like, if it decides to do something else, but hopefully you're in this one. Hopefully you're making good profits there, Water Buffalo. Oh yeah, that's a very nice dip right there. Very good dump over there. Hell yeah. Let me look at Uber thingy. So Uber's at $80.91. I think eventually this one should be heading back up. Kind of depends, but looks pretty decent. Kind of sort of halfway looks pretty decent. And one on one is Robinhood Nicky. That's funny. Is Robinhood Nicky Police? That's funny. I remember when Uber was 20 a share. I know it used to be way cheaper, but even right now, I think it's at a discount. What is the dotted line? The dotted line, I think, is kind of like a reference line. I don't know, like maybe where it opened after. I think it's probably where it opened once the market after market hours. I think that's where it opened potentially. I'm guessing. You know, once like a different like shift starts, like the market hours like close now, like since the new like aftermarket hours are open and it started like where it opened at that point, I guess. Can you tell me what is estimated amount in Weeble? That's like you probably need to be more kind of sort of halfway. Yes, yes, for sure. That's funny. I have some money on autopilot and Pelosi portfolio. What do you think about autopilot? I don't know. I don't really have anything in autopilot myself, but like if you're following somebody that's doing pretty good and doing like good stock picks and everything, that could be a smart idea. Obviously not financial advice. I'm not an autopilot, but if you like Nancy Pelosi, she does pretty good trades. You know, insider trading, she does some of that. Looks like so. If you follow it, like if she's doing well, if you do the same thing, hopefully, you know, whoever follows does well too. You know, but yeah, I don't have autopilot. I never tried it, but if it does good, it does good. You know, I have some money on autopilot. But yeah, if you trust it, if you trust your trades, that's not a bad deal, I guess. Del Cushman. Hey there, Del Cushman. Robinhood does let me do trade. Oh, so you're saying Robinhood doesn't let you do trades? I wonder why. Why doesn't it let you do trades? But yeah, Uber, I think it's kind of at a discount right now because if you click out where it was just recently, you know, even like 3 months over here, $90 and here, $100 and some dollars. You know, like before when it was in these areas, I used to like swing trade. I would like try to get it at the low 90s or whatnot, and then like sell it at like around 100. I used to do some of these trades. Right now that it's lower, for me it'd be kind of nice to get some of this and then write it back up to 100 because I think eventually, just my opinion, not financial advice. I think eventually it'll go back over there, and potentially higher. Not financial advice or anything, just my opinion. But I used to like swing trade like from one point to another, like go back and forth, rinse and repeat on those. Good stuff. But yeah, I don't know why Robinhood doesn't let you trade. That's kind of weird. But yeah, it looks like I have very little bit of the what do you call it, Uber thingy. Maybe I'll ask the paper, see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into Uber? Let me see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into Uber? Let's see what the paper says or thinks. So the paper said yes, that it's worth it to dollar cost into Uber. So that means I could buy a tiny bit of Uber stock, you know, just in case and just for the heck of it, I'll get some Uber stock. You know, and just to kind of sort of halfway follow the trend, I'll probably buy like 6, 7. You know, following the trend, it might make it go up faster type deal. If it makes it go up faster, it's a better deal. You know, follow the trend in the stock market. I'm flipping following the trend. 6-7, an individual account, it has a 6-7 in my value over there, and then it has a 3-3, which is a lucky number. So it kind of following the trend, like it's pretty decent. I like that, you know, 6-7. Hell yeah. Hell flipping yeah. Looks kind of sort of halfway good a little bit. Oh, hey there, Damien. Damian Schwegler, 6424. Not much, man. Just trading away over here like crazy. I don't like it when Robin says when I should get a dividend, and then when that date comes, I don't get the dividend until a later date. I don't like that. Oh, I see. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make too much sense in that case. I'll put away my earbud. But yeah, I got a tiny bit of the flipping Uber thingy queued in. See what it does, see what happens. I got an order in. The paper said I could get it, $2 cost average. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does a little bit, I guess, right? Kind of sort of halfway see what it does. And the MACD looks pretty decent. We'll see. Even if it does dip lower a little bit, for me it doesn't matter, because if it dips lower, I'll just keep on dollar cost averaging a bit more to it. Are you ready to buy a SpaceX stock? Like I'm ready. Once they're out, I'll probably buy some of those of the SpaceX stock. It seems kind of interesting. Like I'd probably try to have some of those, some of the SpaceX stock thingy. 37601. But yeah, but the micro gold is dipping a little bit. Hopefully, whoever shorted it made some pretty good money with that. It was a very nice like downfall. It was pretty good, a pretty good short for whoever did that. It's pretty nice. It's the crypto stuff here. Let's see what else I could look at over here real quick. Hood is decent. Oh, BITX is the Bitcoin leveraged. This is the Bitcoin leverage thingy. I don't have too much in it, but I do have some in it. I do have a little bit in that one. Ask the paper, is it better to have time in the market versus timing the market? I could ask it that. So the way I should ask it is probably, is it worth it to time the market and see what it says? If it's the opposite, then the opposite is right. Let's see, is it worth it to flip and time the market? Let's see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to time the market? The paper said it's not worth it to time the market. Because I said, is it worth it to time the market? It said no. So is it like worth it to time in the market? Is it better to have time in the market? Let's see what it says. The opposite. Time in the market. So time in the market, it said yes. So it actually answered correctly on both answers. So to time the market, it said no. To have time in the market, it said yes. So the paper answered the right thing, sort of, kind of halfway a little bit. The paper kind of sort of halfway a little bit answered the right thing, looks like. It kind of knows it a little bit. It sure does kind of know it a little bit. I know, right? I kind of agree with the paper too. That's funny. That's kind of funny. But yeah, definitely it's safer to have time in the market in a good stock. And all done, you don't care what it does, up, down, sideways, whatever. If it long term is good, long term goes up, that's all that matters. That's all that counts. And if you keep on adding to that, easy deal. Flipping easy deal. Oh no, I'm out of my flippin' yerba mate tea. But I'm gonna add some tea to my yerba mate. Yerba mate mixed with tea. It's like very nice. It's very good. Very good stuff. Yeah, yeah. Kind of sort of halfway tastes like tea mixed with mate. Not too bad. Kind of sort of halfway, not too bad. There's Oracle paper. Oracle paper, that's funny. Oh, Oracle paper magic. I know, right? I do want some ZIM. That one looked nice. Yeah, the ZIM did look pretty nice for sure. I definitely like that one. You guys spend money on Uber Eats or DoorDash? I don't know. Me personally, I never tried using Uber Eats or DoorDash. So yeah, I never tried those services before. Let me see. So I got the Bitcoin leverage thingy. I'm gonna ask the paper if it's worth it to add a tiny bit more to the BITX thingy. See what it thinks. You know, kind of sort of halfway. See what it thinks. Is it worth it to add to the BITX? Let me see what the paper thinks. It kind of hit under the chair. Where did it flip in? Oh, there it is. Kind of landed sideways. More of like a no type deal. Well, we'll rethrow it because it was sideways. Is it worth it to add to the BITX? Let's see what it says. So that's a no. It kind of sort of halfway said no all the way. It flipping said no. I don't know why, but it kind of sort of halfway said no a little bit. The paper was previously owned by the Oracle of Omaha, SKA Warren Buffett. That is why the paper knows a thing or two. That's funny. There's Sunny iRobot. Yeah, it kind of sort of halfway knows it. Definitely kind of sort of halfway knows it. Oh man, my phone's almost dead. Gotta plug it in. I gotta plug in the phone. Make sure it's all charged up and good to go. Okay, so I plugged it in. Hell yeah, now it's not gonna die too fast on me, so that's good. Can you believe Warren Buffett is almost 100 years old? Wow, yeah, that's crazy. That guy's like, I don't know, he's pretty smart, he's pretty lucky. Well, that's good. Hopefully he keeps on, living past 100. He's a pretty smart person, pretty good person. Oh yeah, the CMG thingy. That thing keeps on dipping. Let's see how much do I got in that one. $2.78 in that thingy, and it's down 7.39%. Like the Chipotle thingy. I call it Chipotle. Let me see. I could ask the paper, see what the paper thinks, if it's worth it to start DCAing into the Chipotle thingy. Chipotle. I just call it Chipotle. I tell to see Fireball Coin. Oh, Fireball Coin. I could check it out, but I don't think this place has it though. Hey, they plug Spark too. How's it going, man? How's it going? Well, let me see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to DCA into CMG at the moment? Let's see what it thinks. Is it worth it to DCA into the CMG at the moment? Let's see what it thinks. It kind of said a halfway yes a little bit because it sat on the side of the chair. Okay, let me toss it again because that was a sideways yes a little bit. Is it worth it to DCA into the CMG? Let's see what it says. Okay, then the second time there it said no. So I halfway yes and then a no. So I'll do a third one to know for sure what it thinks. Is it worth it to DCA into the CMG? Let's see what it thinks. Okay, and then the other time it said a yes. So maybe possibly a yes a little bit, I'm guessing. Sort of halfway yes. Kind of sort of halfway a yes. But if it said yes, then I might add a tiny bit to this one. Just minimal, just $1. Oh wait, it had an evil number. What the hell? It has 6666. Oh, it's not that evil because it got 4 sixes, so it's not too bad. But maybe since I'm gonna buy a tiny bit of this one, it'll change it. It'll change it to just flipping. Let's see, it'll change the number right now to just. See, right now instead of the 4 sixes, it made 3 sixes, so slightly more evil number, you know. So it's not too bad, I guess. And can you ask your paper if Nike is a buy? I could ask it, see what it says. So let's see, is Nike a buy? Let's see what the paper thinks. The paper said yes, so I don't know if you could see it, but that's just what the paper thinks. It said yes. Not financial advice, but the paper said yes on that thingy. Kind of a little bit weird. Maybe the paper knows something, right? Maybe the paper kind of sort of halfway knows something. Like it's kind of sort of halfway smart a little bit sometimes. So yeah, that's what it said. Actually, I could check it out, see how Nike looks like. So it did go up a little bit today, 0.21%, and then overnight 2.30%. So it started to go up. Nike has been going lower for no reason because lack of good China sales. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a good brand, but like, yeah, like it's been dipping for a while. If you look at the chart, recently started to go up, just like right now. If you click on today, just today it went up 0.21% and overnight 2.30%. So yeah, it started to kind of move up a little bit. Let's see what the momentum kind of looks like on that. Kind of sort of halfway. Look at the momentum. Maybe it might keep on pushing. The nice thing about Nike, because it does have the dividend thingy, you know. The 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 chart looks kind of crazy, but looks like it's picking up some momentum, some more momentum towards the upside. It does say that it's kind of overbought on the RSI, but sometimes that doesn't matter. Sometimes people keep on buying it, so we'll kind of see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens. The paper said yes on that thingy. But yeah, it kind of sort of halfway is what it is. I'm gonna go check out Walmart real quick, see how that's doing. Sometimes it's a good indicator on what the market is doing a little bit, you know. So Walmart has a small dividend here, like I used to trade like a lot, but like Walmart, but I usually do the like swing trades. I'll get in, then sell like a few days later or a few weeks later, depending on how it does. Sometimes day trade, sometimes kind of depends. But it has a dividend. Generally, it moves up, so it's not bad. But I probably try to get it when it dips. Maybe if it dips to like around like this, 100 and something, that's probably where I try to get some more, like low 100 or 90s, somewhere over there. That's where I'd load up, and if it gets there, you know, because sometimes companies once they reach a certain value point, they don't want to dip down lower than a certain point. But if it does dip down to like around 100 or something like that, or even the 90s or something like that, that's probably where I'd load up and try to bring it back up, you know, with profits on that thingy. BTC 110K 2026. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Do you ever sell your short gold futures for profits? Oh yeah, the short gold futures. Yeah, I did sell it for profits. I took profits on that one. Then today, like shorting the gold today, I actually didn't do that good because it went against me and I lost some money. But yeah, the yesterday's play, I did make some pretty good profits on that one. Yep. I took profits and I tried to get into another one, then I canceled the trades that I had. So that's kind of what happened with that one. Actually, wanted to look at the chart, see what the potential next move Walmart might do. So on the zigzag line, looks like it's still kind of going down. MACD, it's kind of going sideways. It's like oversold on the RSI thingy, so potentially eventually it'll start going back up. On the 1 day 30 minute, it looks like it's building up some momentum, so potentially it might go up a little bit shortly. What it looks like, potentially, not a guarantee, not financial advice, but kind of what it looks like a little bit. But yeah, let's see here. PayPal. Let's see what other ones I got here. Look at the Verizon thingy. Let's see. I don't got too much of that one, but it's down from what I got. Down today, 0.14 up, 0.14 overnight. Kind of interesting. But it's like kind of generally moving down. It's kind of weird. Kind of, sort of, halfway weird. Let me see. Does this have a dividend or not? Flipping ring thingy. Flipping ring thingy. Let's see. Yeah, it does have a dividend, 6.81%. So because it has like a decent dividend, maybe that's why it's kind of not going up for the long term. It's kind of trending downward. It's kind of weird. They could go to 226. Yeah, like Bitcoin, I think it might potentially go to 110. Like it might even go higher, but I don't know. Like nothing's a guarantee though. But for the long term, I think Bitcoin's gonna keep on going higher for a while. Long term, I think so. Let me see which other one should I check here. Okay, maybe I should do a random prediction market thingy. So these are the prediction markets that like I'm predicting some random things here. Let me see. Maybe I should try to predict something else. See what the paper thinks. Maybe I should throw the paper and see what it thinks about these. So the yes will be the CAL will be yes, and the HAW will be a no. Let's see what the paper thinks I should bet on. I'll throw the paper. Okay, so the CAL is a yes, the HAW is a no. Let's see what the paper wants to bet on over here. Let us see. What the hell? Flipping landed sideways on a purse. That doesn't make any sense. I gotta rethrow that one. So, yes or no? Which one does it want? So the paper is betting on no. It landed on no. So in this case, for the no stands for HAW. So the paper is betting. The paper is flipping betting on HAW. So because this one was a yes and the no was on betting for the HAW. So it said no, so I gotta bet on that one. HAW. So click that one. Click one contract. See how accurate the paper will be. Probably get one of this thingy. Okay, done. And then I could go see what other thing the paper wants to bet on. Okay, maybe I could do either the DET or the MIN. I'll see which one it wants to bet on that thingy. You know, try to do that one a little bit. Have you heard of FJet? It's a new stock. Yeah. I heard of it. Like it actually shot up like crazy recently. I gotta look it up here in a little bit, but yeah, it's looks like it did pretty good. GL, bro. Probably a good spot to short again from here if you want to. Oh, okay. I see. Water buffalo. I'll see. Probably is a good spot. Looks like it's kind of downtrending, but like, I'll just kind of wait a little bit for now. See what it does. Like even if I miss out on the play a little bit, I don't mind. But if it does decide to get there, kind of is what it is. Um, but thank you for like suggesting that. I think you're right. I think you probably keep on dipping down some more of the gold thingy. Let's see. So this one, I'll probably bet on either this or this or this. So the DET will be the yes, and the MIN will be the no. I'll see what it does. So DET is the yes, and the MIN is the no. Let's see which one wants to bet for. So right now the paper wants to bet on the no. So the no was this part right here. So in this case, the no was this. The paper wants to bet on this thingy for some reason. So the MIN, the paper's betting on the MIN. So I do one contract on the MIN then. Hell yeah, order filled. You're funny, water buffalo. That's funny. BYE. Joe, good lucky. Good lucky. Oh, so you want me to look at the GL thingy? Let's see, let's look at that GL thingy. Whatever that stands for. Global Life, I guess it's that thingy. So GL, so it's down 0.13 today, up 0.01 after hours. For the week, it's up 1%, month up 7, 3 months down 1, year to date up 27, year up 30, 5 years up 52, maximum up 1,248. Oops, I'll click back on that one. I'll add it to my list here. Okay, so it looks pretty decent, you know, like the general momentum is towards the upside. It has a dividend 0.74%. The 13 analyst ratings on Robinhood 69%. It's a buy, 23% it's a hold, 8% say it's a sell. So it doesn't look too bad. Okay, you receive 56 cents in dividends from HOOW. Oh, that's cool. Another random dividend thingy. About Global Life. Global Life INT is an insurance holding company which engages in the provision of individual life and supplemental health insurance products and services. It operates through the following segments: life insurance, health insurance, and investment insurance. The life insurance segment offers products marketed by Global Life, including traditional whole life. So generally, an insurance type deal. Okay, I see. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Like, looks pretty decent. Bitcoin crushed. Yeah, probably a little bit. It did probably. Let me see. I'll ask the paper what it thinks about the GL thingy. Like it looks pretty decent, but regardless of what it says, I probably won't add it to what I got. But I want to see what the paper thinks though. Let's see. Is GL worth it to dollar cost average into? Let's see what it says. The paper says no on this thingy. Although I think it's a decent one, but the paper says no on that. The paper kind of sort of halfway says no on that thingy. Kind of interesting. Kind of sort of halfway interesting a little bit. It is what it is. It kind of sort of halfway is what it is. If I click on this one, maybe if I short it, short selling isn't available. Short selling begins 7 a.m. Eastern time on trading days. Short selling isn't available overnight, weekends, and when the market is closed. Okay, okay, makes sense. Flipping A. Flipping A like crazy. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe I'll see another prediction thingy to bet on. Another random prediction thingy. Let's see, what should I pick? English Premier League winner. Let's see, maybe like at maybe a soccer thingy or maybe a hockey thingy. Hockey thingy. Okay, maybe I should do the hockey thingy, either NAS or the MIN. Maybe I could do that one. Oh, been trading ONDS. Nice, nice. Okay, let me see what it thinks on this one. So either this one or the other one. I'm gonna toss the paper. So yes will be NAS and no will be MIN. We'll see which one the paper chooses. I will see which one the paper kind of sort of halfway chooses. NAS or MIN. Let's see. Which one will the paper choose? Okay, the paper chose the no. Unplug this thing. So the paper chose the no thingy. In this case, the no. In this case, the no is this thingy here. The paper's betting on this thingy. So I gotta click on this one. Paper chose this one, so I'll bet on that one then. Paper thinks that one's gonna win. So kind of sort of halfway is what it is. Paper think that thingy will win. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Okay, so I've been trading the ONDS. I could check out the ONDS. So I added a whole bunch more prediction stuff thing. You see how it plays out. The funny thing is most of these end up winning for some reason. And most of these the paper picks, randomly. Some of them I pick randomly, but some of them lose a little bit, but a lot of them win. So it's kind of, the funny thing is I get more wins than losses on the prediction market, just picking randomly. Kind of sort of halfway picking randomly. We'll see what it does. And then I'm gonna plug my phone in because it's kind of dying. Then I'll see if I could pick another play that the paper could choose, So I plugged my phone in. Now, let's see, prediction markets. Now I'll go click all the way to the soccer. Maybe there's a soccer thing. So I'm in that one. We'll see what happens. That's the one that paper picked. Maybe I could do, like, let's see. I'll pick one. Maybe I'll do something like this one. Either West Ham versus Fulham, whatever. So in this case, the Fulham will be yes, and the West Ham will be no. And the tie, I'm not going to have a tie. It's going to be either that or that. I'll see what the paper decides. See what the paper decides, kind of sort of halfway a little bit. So the paper chose the yes thingy. So it said yes. Okay, got to plug the phone back in a little bit here for a second. So the paper chose the yes. In that case, if it chose the yes, that kind of sort of halfway flipping means that the paper is betting on this one. So paper's betting on this one. Yes. One contract. $2 payout. Okay, cool. We'll see. Paper chose that one. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it does, kind of sort of halfway. Cool. Okay, done with these thingies. Let's see. Maybe I could go click on, let's see, I'm gonna look at, see what Bitcoin's doing right now. Bitcoin thingy. Bitcoin's still hovering around the 87,000 area. So not too bad. It's probably kind of deciding where it wants to go from there. It's kind of sort of halfway being in the indecisive area type deal, you know. It kind of doesn't know what to do a little bit, looks like. But anyways, I'll be logging off right now, and maybe I'll be back here tomorrow. Alrighty, goodbye guys. Good night. I'll be back later.